Good morning, all. What a great night. Sore, real sore, but a great night, a great cause. So many legends running around. I just want to come in here, and if you don't like getting emotional, you better skip past this right now because I want to say thank you to everyone who came. The DDF bays were rocking. I'm getting so fine for giving the bird. That's okay. To everyone who weren't in the bays during the game, you made me feel so loved. I've never felt anything like that in my life. It's crazy. I couldn't sleep last night thinking about how just surreal the whole thing was. So thank you. And to everyone who watched at home and has commented or messaged or sent videos or made videos, I don't know what my life is, but it wouldn't be what it is without you guys. You guys make DDF what it is today, and I do football, but we do football together. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm the luckiest guy in the world.
And welcome back to this mad Monday, Friday, off the back of an amazing win. We have done it. All-Stars. We've become legends.
Hey now.
We
we're
beat
an
Victoria.
All-Star.
What an absolute game. Wherever you're listening in the world and hey, listening, thanks for doing footy with us. Jeez, it feels good to walk in here on a Friday morning as winners of the world.
Yeah.
Really, the All-Stars get the job done in an absolute rockin' Marvel Stadium. Last night was a movie. I honestly, it seems kind of fake that all that stuff happened. What an amazing night.
Over 30,000 that were there.
That's dumb. That seems silly. That seems silly. A lot of people are saying it's the best Thursday night footy game they've seen in a long time, and I can't argue with that.
No.
And it's so many legends out there for a great cause, raised over $1 million. Just the crowd was pumping. I've said it before in a story. Just thank you to you guys. I think we'll start with that. Thank you. Like the amount of people that were there in the bays, even not in the bays, just in the crowd in general, to everyone who commented or sent messages online, has made videos. Like the phone is blown up. Thank you guys. I've never felt more loved in my life. I'm sure you're the same. I've never ever felt something like this. It's crazy. Amongst all the brightest stars and genuine legends of the game out there, to make us feel like we were the biggest and brightest of them all. Hey.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is your community.
There was a genuine moment when we finished the game and you and I ran up to the DDF bays. And that was like all jokes aside, probably something I'll never forget. That was pretty special.
Unreal. I think I started crying towards it when we were running over there. I was just like I just can't describe the feeling of like just being out there and when a first touch, which sprayed down the floor. But when the crowd like noticeably got louder, because it took a while for me to get into the game.
Yeah.
Like when it noticeably got louder, like I've never ever felt anything like that in my life. Like I started this thing just to be like we'll do some funny videos on social media and we'll do a podcast and it'll be okay. But man, honestly, I have no idea what my life is. It's crazy. So thank you. I had the best night of my life. We got a win as well, which is good. So where do we start here? We can tell everyone like from start to finish our night.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So we start off at the office.
Yeah.
I was
Nervous.
not in fantastic way. It was all right, but I got into my tracksuit about, 7 hours too early.
Way too early. Yeah. And you sat there in game mode ready to go.
Yeah, that wasn't fun.
And I was trying to tell you to relax a bit, but internally also me thinking, oh, my hamstrings are a bit sore here. I'm not sure. So we sat here for a long time yesterday in the office just thinking about it and sitting on it. And then we get to the game and accreditation takes a while. We're at the gate. We're at this gate, wrong gate. Get to the ground, then we're straight into it. And it's not every day you just walk into a change room. It's like, oh, Sirioli's there. Oh, Nick Riol's there. Okay, Adam Cooney's here. Like all these legends of the games that are just in front of Andrew McLeod. Like it was unbelievable.
Looks phenomenal.
Andrew McLeod has the most amazing body I've ever seen in my life. Like he's an absolute specimen and just so nice.
Yeah.
So nice. So you get in this room and you meet all these genuine, actual, like, we're frauds there.
Oh.
Massive frauds. So we go into this room. Matt Shervington was there, so he was more of a fraud. But we go into this room, it's just like, you're saying hello to them, they know you, and it's just like, I have no idea what's going on. Like, Cyril knows we exist.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then you get into your outfits, and you say good day to everyone, and then there was a real nervous energy, wasn't there? And then you go into the Vic rooms before.
Yeah.
So Hutchie and the crew could say good day and thanks for that, and then all the teams come together, and you slowly get around each other, and there was a lot of people there that didn't want to get around. I felt me. And that's okay.
Okay.
So, but it's a weird kind of energy. You think on the ground, you do a warm-up, and that's where it became real.
Yeah.
It became real then. We were kicking around a Marvel, which is an empty Marvel Stadium, a few fans there at the time. And then we're pretty much into it. And the team meeting was good. Mm-hmm. You know, I thought Croft was good as a coach.
Yeah, I thought he was really good. There were what else? I will say when we walked into the change rooms as well, they lined up everything beautifully, all our gear. They had the photos up on the wall with our names. Did you know I was the only person there that didn't have a name?
What do you have?
Nothing.
What do you mean? It was just empty
Just
slot?
a photo of me.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I went, that's probably me.
Yeah.
That was very cool. Vic rooms were great. And then, you know what? It probably wasn't my highlight if I have to be really serious. But the warm-up, for some weird reason, I have a really special place in my heart for.
The warm-up?
Like, it was really fun. Like, it wasn't obviously the highlight. That's ridiculous. But I think you can just sort of, you take it in a bit.
Yeah.
You know, we're looking around for our friends and family.
The bay's going off. Like everyone's going nuts. It was cool. We were talking about me and Cooney was like, that's how warm-up should have been in real, like when we were playing back in the day.
Sure.
Where you just go out there, you literally do a couple run-throughs, have a shot, a snap here and there, and then just run off.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, normally, and local footballers will get this, you do like a 2-3K warm-up and you're absolutely gassed.
Yes.
Like this was very much just do 8-10 strides. Honestly, do what you want.
Yeah.
Go take a few photos and we don't really care outside of that. And then we get into under the grounds and we're doing a little trick play at the start. Rue would start in the middle. Then we do a swap there. That worked. Caught him off guard completely. And the game got started now. Admittedly, the pace was off it probably from the second and third quarter.
Were you, I was very interested to see what the pace would be.
Yeah.
Like, really intrigued.
I think the first 5 minutes it was on, and then
Yeah.
everyone's like, okay, let's settle into this thing. And just
Yeah.
everyone was sore going into it. But I got that first touch on the wing and the crowd erupted. And I see Jeff Farmer just sprint into a pocket and I'm going to lace this guy out. Hit the right outer side of my foot and has just shanked. And that whole side of the crowd was just right into me. And I gave him the bird back. I gave out a lot of birds last night. You know what? Oh my God, I didn't tell you. I've been sent an email from legal from the AFL.
You are, really?
Yeah, read this. Dear Mr. Gorringe, the AFL Integrity and Legal Department writes to formally notify you of a breach of the AFL player and official code of conduct arising from your on-field behaviour during the Legends game last night. Upon review of broadcast footage and independent reports, it's been determined that you engaged in 13 separate instances of making an obscene gesture, the finger, directed towards players, officials, and or spectators. This conduct constitutes a clear violation of Clause 3.2a, conduct unbecoming or likely to bring the game into disrepute. Clause 5.1c, display of offensive gestures during official AFL matches or sanctioned events. In accordance with the AFL regulations, the following sanctions have been imposed. Financial penalty of $7,500, GST inclusive, payable within 14 business days. A formal warning. Any further breaches of similar nature may result in increased financial penalties and or suspension from AFL sanctioned activities. Please note that continued failure to adhere to these standards of conduct expected by the AFL undermines the integrity of the game and the reputation of the league. Payment details attached. Should you wish to appeal the decision, you may do so by submitting a written formal request to the AFL Tribunal within 5 business days. We trust this serves as a reminder of the obligations under the AFL rules and regulations.
How much? 7,000.
$7,500.
That's
All
a lot.
Can I pay in these? I'm not paying shit. Absolutely not paying shit. 13. I was throwing out a lot. $7,500. That seems heavy. What was the normal one in the AFL? Baz got 1,000 for one.
Yeah,
So I've got a discount there.
early plea.
I went heavy on the fingers. Did you give a finger out?
Yeah.
I'll dop you in.
Yeah.
13 seems like a lot.
I think I only had 2 or 3 separate.
I was giving out a
instances, but
lot.
yeah, right. Okay.
To my defense, it was the DDF crew. I said, look, that's our thing. Let's
Totally.
give each other the finger.
You did give it to Husey when you almost killed him, though, didn't you? Where do we start with
there's
that?
a lot of talk going around saying, did Goals break 3 of his ribs and puncture a lung? I cannot confirm or deny. All I know is when he's lining up in the ruck,
Yep.
that's on the field isn't my cage, but in there, that's where the big boys eat.
Sure.
It's called a cage for a reason.
Yep.
Let the Bears fight it out in there. So when Husey, who isn't built for that environment, comes into the cage, guess what I see? A red flag and I'm the ball.
Yeah.
Don't do this. Absolutely not. No. This is my one domain. So he came in hot and I just leant straight into it. Absolutely folded him like a deck chair. He went down a lot easier than I thought. And I did hear the wind go out of his body. And maybe that was his soul leaving. I'm not sure. Did I need to throw the ball at him after it? and
Yeah.
then give him the bird twice out of the probably 2 of those 13s. That probably not. Absolute bullshit. That's bullshit. So, and then I got a message then from, "G'day, Dad. I won't say the name, from 7 Melbourne, mate. How's it going? I have a piece together on last night's game for the news. Dave Hughes ended up in hospital. Was just wondering if you're around today for a quick chat on camera. It's all lighthearted. Thought it could be funny if you wanted to apologise for something." Mate, I'm apologising for shit. Come in my cage. Now, I hope Hughes is okay, but if it was me, I mean, there was a lot of hits there that Hughesy took.
Yeah.
If you want me to apologise, not going to happen. Should be thanking me, if anything, because put the team on my back, kicked the goal to seal the game for us.
Yep.
I should be thanked.
That is like the equivalent of David Attenborough going up to a pride of lions saying, "Hey, do you just want to apologise to those little
Gazelles.
baby giraffes over
Yeah.
there that you killed?" Nope.
That's how I survive.
Yeah.
Daddy
lion's
got
gotta
to
eat.
Yeah, Daddy's got to survive. You don't bring a gazelle into the lion's den.
No.
And honestly, now he was built a lot thinner than I thought when I saw him. But I mean, I think he's a vegan as well, so it doesn't help. Doesn't eat meat as well, so that came in.
definitely doesn't help.
Oh, mate,
He was thin. He was thin.
He was real thin.
Poor
So
old Husey.
thoughts with Dave Hughes. If I did contribute to that, and now it probably does look like I did contribute to it a lot.
But
I'm not apologising.
hey, you are a professional through and through, and you looked our coach Shane Crawford in the eyes,
Made
and
a
he
promise.
said, "Go after him, everyone."
Yeah. When Crawford circles the name and says target him, you don't put a bullet in the chamber and don't fire it off. I'm the bullet that was in the chamber. And Crawford's got the gun. So you think this bullet's going to come out and play. Okay? So that's where that went. Yeah, so Hughesy got absolutely followed. I got in a few biffs there. Got on with Deal as well early.
Good to get that one.
Good to get it out of the system.
Out
Felt
of the
good. Felt good. So a lot of people asking, is the beef real? Is it not? I mean, I couldn't really care going into it. It was nice to get him at the end there. He did give me the start. I think I slipped. He got me the start good. And then I got my feet and I was just right into him. One of those ones where it's like, I don't really care enough about him.
Mm-hmm.
It's just all the stuff that's happened between him and I. It felt like, as a person who had built something with him, all I want is just a bit of just a bit of respect or an apology for everything that him and his team have done in past business ventures together, where you've shafted me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm okay with being shafted as a former friend. I don't think I'll ever be friends with him. As a former friend or at least a business person, I would just expect someone to be like, "Hey, I was so sorry for all this stuff we did to you," after very open conversations that you took your own direction for me only to find out. Just as a man, I just would love the respect of an apology, which I've never got.
Mm-hmm.
And there was very much this, pre-game, I said, look, the best thing for you to do here is just to lean into it, man.
Lean into
I'm going to come after you.
Yeah.
Do I actually mean it or wish any harm on you? Not at all. I don't care. It was nice when I was on top of him, and obviously he would have loved it when he was on top of me. But outside of that, I just want an apology.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Didn't get one?
No, never. It's just, and I just won't respect him and his team ever. And that's okay. So I think that's a good chapter to close it all on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's done. Now, Fev did fuck me up in that thing.
Man.
Fev came in hot. I was eating grass for a few minutes there.
It was very much, I thought it was very much let the boys play. We don't need Fev jumping on top.
Fev didn't come in and do it either. Fev really, really got hold of me there. So that felt like I was in my own, bear in the cage situation. Then Fev came in and he was a bigger bear, a lot bigger bear. So that was good just to eat grass a little bit there. I was so puffed after it. So that was another one. I was a lot of action. And then you kicked the goal.
Okay, so
Man, here we go.
Right.
You real pop-up sprinkler there, weren't you?
So let me just, from my perspective, I had a bit of time on the pine in the first quarter.
I didn't notice.
Didn't get on. So that was fine. If someone had to ask me what position I was upright but relaxed.
Yep.
Came on second quarter. Croft said to me, "What position are you?" And I said, "Forward pocket." And he said, "You're playing back pocket." So I went,
Yeah, don't know about that.
that's my fault for, suggesting a position.
Yeah.
I go out and I play on my childhood hero, Stephen Mill.
Great.
And
Here we go. I'm going to keep it stiff
it's
here.
the stiffest
Keep it
ever.
stiff.
I
I'm
was-
asking him for tips and stuff.
Yeah, I was Well, remember when I said that when I played for the Uni Blacks, my tactic, because I didn't want to get tackled, was to kill them with kindness. I kind of fell into that role. So I was going, so what would you normally be doing right now, like in a real game? He's like, well, I'd be pushing forward to make them space, and I'd be sort of going, and I was like, oh yeah, I can see that. I go, for 30 seconds, can you just show me what you're doing? He's zigzagging around.
Is he doing it?
I can, man, like, I know I'm not a pro, but I was looking at it being like, no wonder you were such a nightmare. Like that would have
makes
been
sense.
My head case.
Yeah.
And then what was it? The third? Yeah, I think the third I kicked the goal. And that was just...
Really popped up there, didn't you? You must have left the goal square for a good 5 minutes.
Jeff Farmer kept going, push back. And I was like, I can play full forward, no worries. No one's on me. And there was a lot of arms waving.
With a pink ball too, was it?
Yeah, so I think that was...
$2,000 donation.
And more points?
Yeah, I think so.
Not sure. I have to watch the replay.
Oh,
haven't done that already. And geez, it was satisfying.
Yeah, it would have been. Now, I did see you hit about 8 sellies in the space of 10 seconds.
Panicked.
So you hit... It's like you mashed every button on the controller and did everything possible.
Started with the Jokeres Bane mask.
Yeah.
Then, I don't know why, I put one finger in my ear and then started doing the chirping thing.
That's a lot.
Like...
Someone was chirping
I'm public enemy number one. No one gave a shit.
Yeah.
So that was, I don't know what happened there. That was a highlight, a life highlight.
That's cool.
That
is cool. We both hit goals as well. I was pressing hard early to get a goal. Then like Rue does his calf.
Early too. So the plan was 50-50. You go forward, I'll go forward as well. We'll split the ruck duties. Yeah. That went out the window straight away. And he did a bad calf. Yeah.
Rue, to his credit, like, we're okay.
Yeah.
Okay, he was good.
Guy.
He was good. So he was nice.
You might not have noticed this actually, but pre-game when Hutchie was giving that big speech, and he was very, very nice about you
nice.
And like
very good man, Hutchie.
Dan has brought, and I was looking at Rui. Rui looked at me and he went, "What about Ollie?"
Yeah.
I went, oh my God, that's Nick Revolt. That's Nick Revolt.
Revolt looked at me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Nick.
Yeah, he was big on you too.
He was big on me.
Yeah, redemption arc. I think we're good.
Yeah,
that's
we'll be
settled.
right.
Yeah, olive branch is extended. Now all one olive branch. Very good. He big family. I swear he had
a lot
like
of
30 kids down there. Do you feel like he had 30 kids around in his orbit?
Saints are going to be so stacked.
Saints, father, sons. Give them another 15 years? Yeah. Man, they're going to be so stacked.
And I tell you what, my mum as well in the rooms after, she was about the same height as the eldest kid. And was going to, and might have had a few white wines. Going, so are you going to be father, son? He's like, yes. He said, what about the Devils? Can we get you into the Devils? He's like, that would be cool.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
It was so good. Just the whole night was great. Like, even just on field, like, there'd be little gaps where, like, you're either puffed or, like, the ball's at the other end or you're just out of the game. Like, you're floating in and out.
Yeah.
And you'd look around and be like, that's just Gaz Jr.
Oh, 100%.
Sorry, I just want to take a seat. That's just Gaz, like, literally 2 minutes. I know I played with him, but like, that's Gaz. That's Luke Hodge. That's Dane Swan. Like, what is going on here? That's Andrew Embley. Like, Cyril Rioli is fucked out of this world. So he could still play 100%.
Yeah.
If he wanted to come back and say any team wanted to pick him up, he would get in their team straight away. Yeah. Seeing it in the flesh, even though, I don't know how old he is, 34, 35, 36, seeing him in the flesh and how effortless it was, like how he floated across the grass, his skills, that torpedo from the center square, and he tried about 10 times, I reckon. I've never seen, there's not many moments that I've been on the field with someone like that, and it's made you gone, whoa. Gaz is the only other one. Mm-hmm. And then last night when Cyril was out there, I've never been in a place with that much aura and just calmness and him. Mm-hmm. Him is the moment. Mm-hmm. Unbelievable.
All it made me want to do was just like this weekend, just go and watch
all his highlights,
old games, because this is a stupid thing to say, but of course you knew it at the time. Of course you did. But sometimes when you're in the midst of greatness, a little bit like when we talk about, like a Dacos right now and all those guys, we'll look back and go, fuck, they were actually like unbelievable. So yeah, looking at that now, I'm like, and McLeod, like just the way he runs, like he still just looks the same, and all I want to do is go back and watch some of his games. And like that was a big takeaway.
Even Fev. When Fev was getting, like, he had so much to go, even like the way he was just, his short burst and like just strength.
Yeah.
I just took me back to prime Carlton days when I
Yeah.
was watching him, being like, you just did that on the regular. That's just you completely.
Yeah.
And then the crowd, like it was just outside the game itself and how good it was. Just those moments of being like, this is amazing. Now, Gaz did fuck me up there in a tackle early. He ran through me hard. And I should have been holding the ball. I think I got into Razor Ray early about it on microphone saying it's absolute bullshit, mate. Should have been holding the ball. Yeah, he ran through me. That was cool, though.
Did you have a
Just
chat
touch
with him at all?
Yeah. I let him know I should have been holding the ball. I said, that was holding the ball. You give it back to me. You owe me one as well. So that was just cool. Like the first quarter was, everyone got their teeth into it and stuck into it. And the second quarter, started getting busy in the second quarter. So now I haven't heard this, but there has been a lot of commentary that the commentators did not like us. BT was into us. I know who the commentators were.
Shock horror.
BT, just Billy Brownless, real disrespect from old man media is what we're getting back loud and clear from people. Like really just wanted to not slag us off, but it felt like very disrespectful calling us. Here's some quotes. Here's a TikToker. There's Ollie Gill. Here's an influencer, I think. He's sold a lot of tickets to kids. And then all these forums that we got to hear about people not knowing, or people are going off of old man media thinking that just we don't do anything for the game. And I don't know. That just seems a bit disrespectful for what we did bring last night. And not that
quite
we
a few
did
fans.
it. You guys were there and you guys watched on TV and you've done everything online and stuff. So that's all on you guys. So that feels like it's just old man media being real grumpy. And if you didn't play 200 games, it wasn't enough.
They couldn't figure it out, could they?
They couldn't figure it out. It was too much for their minds
much
to
for them,
comprehend
yeah.
what else happens if you don't just play 200
Yeah.
games
There are other jobs.
on black and white TV.
Yeah, yes.
All the radio playing, trying
Totally.
to dial it in right. So that seems like that would be them struggling to comprehend that as well. So a lot else. I'm trying to think what other moments that happened in the game. Matt Shervington. Now in the last quarter, when we all know, I put the team in the back.
Yeah.
Now it was always a team effort, but there was some moments there. Old Gozzo had where he said, "Okay, let's go." Shervo had the ball so many times in the forward half, and I was just screaming, "Shervo, just kick it to me. Give the people what they want here. Daddy's hungry." Refused to do it.
He can't play, can he?
Can't play. Didn't have a shower either. Just looking forward to seeing that.
Oh,
massive dick of his. Massive, really huge balls on him. I want to see that. Absolutely massive balls. I didn't see any balls at all. So he didn't shower with us, and that was
flat.
that's neither here nor there. But what a game!
What did you make of one really weird takeaway was watching Steve Hooker run? Like, that guy has the best posture I've ever seen.
He ran real upright.
Really upright. Bit Ben Brown-like almost. And his knees are like I can guarantee his knees were reaching my head height.
He could move, though. He was all right. Yeah, he very, very upright posture.
It was hilarious.
He could move.
That was great. Cornsey, I squashed my beef with Cornsey.
Yeah, you guys
he was
good
my
now?
runner. Yeah, that was great.
You guys are good. Yeah. They were, so just a fun night. Now, I did also lose my pants after the game. A lot of vision going around of me just in my Gatorade Speedos.
Yeah.
And then someone asked you, there was some conventional signs like, hey, can I have your boots? Can I have
Yeah.
your jumper? It's like, guys, is he going to charity? I can't. I'm so sorry, I can't. Then someone was like, can I have your shorts? Okay, obviously, you probably can because those won't go to charity.
Yeah.
So I gave them out. And then there's so much vision of me trying to come back out after going down the rooms to just get around everyone. And just me walking around just with no pants on, which is not good for the brand at all. All these like the kids downstairs, probably Nick Reel's kids, well, hey, you want a photo? I was like, just so you know, I've got no pants on. You guys are good with that? So there was that. Also for Nick Revel as well. He did say pre-game that he's never won a premiership. He needs this. And we gave it to him.
That speech, he was taking the piss, but there was a hot moment there where I was going, ooh, yeah.
Oh, Nick, he went hard at Dan Andrews there for a little bit about COVID.
Got a little bit off topic.
So, right, he went from pre-game to he just does not like Dan Andrews and does not happy with lockdowns. And I was like, Nick, you're starting to lose me a bit here, brother. I was angry about it as well, mate, but I've moved on. I think we got to let this thing go.
5 years ago.
I was like, yeah, I'll tell you from Nick, boys. This means a lot to him. Okay, his mind's a bit cloudy at the moment, but let's go out there. Let's give him a show. And you know what? Let's forget about the whole Dan Andrews thing for a little bit now. Let's play 4 quarters of footy here. So he really went down that path. But a great night. Like a night won't forget. So again, thank you guys. You guys are honestly amazing.
Well done.
We can't thank you enough. So
Well
thank
done,
you.
mate. That was awesome.
Some stuff that happened on the same time as this, which I don't know if we got as much coverage as everything that was happening in our game. the Australian Awards was on last night.
Yeah, fill me in.
So-
It won't shock you that I haven't,
No,
watched anything other than my goal.
So the fullback line, Josh Battle, Sam Taylor, Jordan Clark.
Yep.
Then halfback, we've got Bailey Dale, Harris Andrews, Nass.
Yep.
Is in there. Bailey Smith on a wing, Jordan Dawson, Hugh McCluggage makes the team for the first time. Half forward, Isaac Heaney, Jeremy Cameron, Zach Bailey. Then the full forward line, Jack Gunston, Riley Thilthorpe, Kasai Pickett. Followers, Max Gawn, Ed Richards, Noah Anderson, and on the bench, Sarong, Nick Dacos, made an interchange bench.
Interesting.
And then Matt Rao, that's awesome, and Marcus Bontempelli. So I think the takeaways here, Dacos and Bont on the bench. I get Bont, given he missed, 5 games at the start. I understand that one. But Nick being on the bench and then being
I don't
voted.
get that.
Yeah. A lot of people are saying it's been Nick's worst year out of his 3 or whatever he's played. 3 or 4 years he's played.
And he'll probably win the Brownlow.
The most scary thing about Nick Dacos is that he'll win every award multiple times and could, every chance to be a 10 to 14 time All-Australian.
Won't it be fascinating when you've got, let's just say he's won 4 Brownlows, hypothetically, a couple of Norm Smith, whatever, and you'll be able to compare what year was better or worse.
Yeah. Legit.
But he ended up with the same accolade.
Stays, because his whole life's consistent. Just stays consistent. I think he's going to be the GOAT, and I'll die on this hill. And regardless, whatever you think, we've always said this, whatever you think of football and who you go for, you have to appreciate greatness. And back to your point, you don't appreciate it when you're in it.
No.
Like us with Sirioli, appreciate what this great young man is doing in the football world.
Yeah.
He is carrying expectations on his back, the biggest following of the league on his back, and he's going about it, winning awards, winning a premiership. He can't do much more to try and change people's opinions of him. What an absolute stud. Another surprise was Jeremy Cameron was the captain of the team. So Jeremy Cameron was more surprised than anyone else. He said this on stage after he was announced captain.
And the captain of the 2025 AFL All-Australian team
Money?
is Jeremy Cameron.
Oh, can't believe it.
Geelong Cats.
So confused. Can't believe it. Talking to Isaac Heaney, cannot believe it. Doesn't want to be captain. Doesn't want to be the captain.
You just tell me what you just said to me just before.
I don't think I've captained anything in my life, mate.
In fact, I think it was any bloody team in my life. So cast your mind back, because I was looking to see if you'd filled in at the Giants or the Cats, but you hadn't, and I couldn't see what had happened at Dartmoor, etc. So have you captained a football team before?
Honestly, I've never captained anything. So Danger's asked me a couple of times to do the pre-match speech, and I've knocked him back. So I've had absolutely no practice at all. I sort of like just sitting back and listening in as much as I can, and then just playing the game. So yeah, it's all new to me.
And the
So what an absolute piss take. Normally there's some piss takes in the team, which we'll get through next, but that feels like
That's a big one.
Especially on the board of selectors when they sit there and they go, captain. Now we do have captains
Genuine
of their
captains,
teams who
yes.
have won great things like premierships and what it might be. Who can we make captain of this team? Like when you see captains, you know what? Fuck it, let's make Jeremy Cameron the captain. And he's saying, I don't want to be captain. I'm very much against this. I've never been a captain in my life. I don't scream captain tendencies. I cannot scream enough how much I do not want this. And then Jordan Dawson gets vice captain. You go, maybe, okay, that seems a bit more logical. So very weird, that whole situation. But well done to Jez for being a captain. I mean, a lot of people are saying that he's the captain of their Supercoach teams.
Oh, okay.
So he has captained before.
Yeah.
Amongst his other takeaways, Max Gawn, 8-time All-Australian. He now joins Gaz Jr., Gaz Sr., Pete Dangerfield, Buddy Franklin, Mark Schutter, and Robert Harvey as 8-time All-Australians. So he's the GOAT.
He should have been.
He should have been.
Yeah.
He's the rucking GOAT. The conversation's now over. Yeah. It's over completely. If there's some guy that played in 1941, I don't want to hear about it. I don't care. He is the rucking GOAT, and you can't tell me otherwise. Yeah. And I'll die on this Max Gawn-sized hill. Absolute stud. We had 12 midfielders in the teams. People talking about that, saying, oh, God, here we go. A lot of midfielders. Some people that didn't make the team. Nick Floston, Zorko, Josh Dacos, Josh Worrell. Stiff there. Stiff. Finn Callahan, Max Holmes, Isaac Rankin didn't make the team, Georgiades, Ben King, Brody Gundy, Zach Butters.
Yep.
Is a big one. Jamie Elliott is a huge one after kicking 50 goals as a small forward. That seems big.
I'm more shocked on Holmes in a weird way.
Are ya?
Yeah.
I'm shocked on Elliott.
Yeah.
50 goals as a small forward. He would have kicked, I think he kicked like 15 more goals than Heaney and Pickett.
Yeah.
So that seems wild. Man, I mean, you're not going to make everyone happy in this team, are you?
No.
Baz had a great interview. Baz, obviously, first-time All-Australian. and has had a great year just going about his thing, moving clubs, everything he went through. He spoke about all the troubles that he had before this season and going into it. And it was really just real wholesome and awesome to get some
The
insight.
ACL that you mentioned, how difficult was it? And did you have doubts that you'd be able to get back to the incredibly high standards you did set and now have set again this year? And congratulations too by that.
Yeah, I did, definitely. It was about a year ago. I got out of a psych ward. I was in Epworth, Campbell for like 4 weeks, and I got like a couple of hours out a day, and I spent that sort of training, and I went through a really dark time, and I didn't think I'd get to, I suppose, the other side, and I'm super grateful to be here through the support of my family, my manager Robbie, been there sort of through the shocking times, and I know it's just an injury, but until you sort of experience it and have a sense of identity sort of taken away from you, and then sort of go through some teething issues with, I don't know, moving clubs and, outside noise, and still trying to just grow up and, rehab a knee. I'm super grateful to be, on the other side of it. I wouldn't change it for the world, but certainly surprised to be where I am today,
Hey, well done, Baz.
Yeah.
Well done. That's brave. Now, we know Baz. We've obviously known a little bit of stuff going behind the scenes. What an amazing turnaround season and just what a great man.
It's huge he said that. We met him, when we met him for the first time, he had just got out of the psych ward that day.
Yep. And I think we didn't say this publicly, but we just said to each other, like, Baz seems just a little bit not okay.
Yeah.
Not okay. And a bit spoke quickly, and some tendencies he had, a bit rattled and all over the shop. And obviously that was a lot going on in his life right there. And then the turnaround from seeing that when we first met him last year to when we were in Geelong last, and I'm sure you have seen him post that as well. Just such a different human.
Yeah.
Calm, confident in himself, confident in his football. Amazing to see, and deserves it all because he's gone through a lot of shit online, on field, expectations going from the Dogs to Geelong. That would play a massive part of it. Just a lot of internal expectations because he just loves football so much. So it's just awesome to see him turn things around.
When we met him in Geelong, even just like, this sounds bizarre, might not mean anything to anyone, but like even just waiting there with a tray of coffees for all of us.
Yeah.
And he was just like, so happy.
The guy just wants to play football.
Yeah.
That's all he wants to do. He wants to play football and honestly right now be left alone.
Yeah.
And that's a great way for him to go about things this year and to get his first All-Australian, and obviously he'll be in the Brownlow contention for sure, but a lot of reward for a lot of shit times and shit parts he's gone through, which he deserves. And allegedly Dane Tammy, so well done.
Still needs to grow up a bit, but yeah.
That's okay. Well done. Well done.
He's getting there.
Well done. Stepdad. That's daddy. Stepdaddy, potentially. So we're on to him. A few other awards that went out last night. AFLPA Players MVP, Nick Dacos. Again, back to saying why he's in the bench. It feels like everyone's a bit confused because maybe the worst year he's had so far, but still an amazing year. Then gets the AFLPA Players MVP on the bench of the Australian team. People going, what's going on here? AFL Coach Association Players of the Year, Noah Anderson, Bailey Smith.
Love it.
Tie for that. Most courageous was Josh Dunkley. Best captain, Jeremy Cameron. Jordan Dawson. Best first-year player, Murphy Reid. Now, the AFL Coach Association Best Young Player. Have a guess. Best young player.
Young player. So what, under 22?
Have a guess. Whatever you think a best young player would categorise as, you have a guess.
Well, I reckon like a Naz sneaks into a young player, right?
Yeah, he probably would. How's Sean Manor? Try that on for size.
No.
Now, Sean Manor's 28 years old.
No.
Yep. So Sean Manor's an amazing player. But that, if I could read for sure, AFLCA Best Young Player says to me, no, someone who's been, I think they've got their wires crossed here because they're trying to go Best Young Player who's been in the league for 2 or so years, but also 28.
Sure.
So I would have thought that award would go to a Murphy Reid, a Naz, someone like that. But we've given it to Sean Manor. Well done to Sean for getting it. Not his fault for getting awards, you know. You can't blame him. It was just a little bit confusing for mine as well. So well done to everyone who won awards last night. Obviously, finals around the corner. Cannot wait for next week. We have a week off of football, just a weekend.
Yeah, bizarre.
Good weekend just to take a breath.
Yeah.
And have an ice bath.
Yeah.
And a couple of beers. Just to take note, take stock, and we come again next week and we just launch into week 1 of finals. All right, it's that time of the week. Sports Bets feed, where our bets for week 1 of finals are up now, and you can jump on them all on Sports Bets feed. So we'll do just a first week of finals multi, as we always do. So Thursday night, we've got the Crows in Collingwood. Give me the Crows back in Adelaide. Let's run it back again. I've got them to win. Brisbane go to the MCG to play the Cats. Tough game. Brisbane love to travel. Give me the Lions. That's all I need. Then we got the Giants and Hawks up at Angie Stadium. Terrible stadium. Give me the Giants in a close one. And then Gold Coast, for the first time in the history to play finals, they travel to Perth to play Freo. Big game. Could go either way. I'm back in the momentum of Rao, Anderson, Ben King. Give me the Suns in a massive upset. All gas, no breaks there. So that's our first week 1 finals multi. Then we'll go a same game multi on the Friday night game between the Cats and the Lions. Bailey Smith, 26 touches or more. Will Ashcroft, 25 or more. Hugh McCluggage, 25 or more. Tom Stewart, 22 or more. Tyson Stengel, 2+ goals. Zach Bailey, 2+ goals. All on Sportsbet's feed. You can check it out right now by following myself. Anything happening in the EPL that you're across this weekend?
Yep, just keep an eye out. It's good. There's a lot. Match day 3 this weekend, so I'm looking forward to it.
Easy. Head to Sportsbet's feed, all on the Sportsbet app now. Have a crack. Check it out. It's all happening around the league. Carlton is crumbling. Let's touch on that a little before we go. Just TDK has left. Sauce has left already. Announced he was leaving. The interesting thing with that is he announced he was leaving and hasn't nominated any club, which is it's more telling on Carlton, because for him to be like, no, I don't even want to be here. I'll figure the rest out. I'll figure the rest out. That's very telling on how much he just despises everything that's happened at Carlton. So everyone, and I said, he's being so disrespectful. Everyone goes, what disrespect are you talking about? You forget this guy was thrown the ruck. This guy was thrown forward as a pressure player. He was always the first one out of the team. If something went wrong, you'd bring him back in because he had to always fix a crack that was in the team.
Yep.
Rucking against monsters, wherever it might be, he did it. He gets thrown back because he wanted to play back. Coming off an ACL, they said, you know what? Our backline is thin. We've got Jacob Wiedering. We've got Lewis Young. Let's just give him a crack down here. He flourishes. All-Australian probably the first 10 or so rounds, and then does an injury, it's a hand, a few other things. And then he thinks, no, well, I haven't forgotten all this shit stuff that's happened to me while I've been here. Yes, I have a great legacy at the club. My dad, my dad's dad, and me. We have a legacy. We bleed blue. But I'm not going to forget all the disrespect that you've thrown me over the last 10 years I've been here. I'm going to move on. And the offers were exactly the same across the board he's getting from other clubs right now. But you just can't walk past the amount of disrespect over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And then he obviously doesn't believe in the direction. Neither does, obviously, Charlie Curnow, who, again, in his exit meeting, floated, hey, I would love a trade out of here. To which they said, not happening. So I think it keeps coming back again and again and again on the table. He might look for a trade with Sydney. And I'm telling you, again, we spoke about it last episode. I want Errol Gordon. That's the start of the package. He's not going for less than that. No. So let's see where that falls in the next few months. Elijah Holland's also requested a trade. So everything's bad. 3 coaches have been sacked. Everything's bad vibes coming out of Icon Park, which is sad because we thought maybe we'd have a break and a bit of reprieve from the shit season that was. Feels like we're back in shit season again. Yeah. Just a shit sandwich and we're just eating it. No bites, all swallowing. So that's where we're at now. So a lot has happened. And obviously, big news, Mitch Brown.
Yeah.
Coming out as the first.
Love you, Brownie.
As the first bisexual player who was in our system. First bisexual or gay person in our 129-year history.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's massive.
Yeah, huge. I actually used to do, don't get jealous, used to do a show with him. Oh, I know.
You're sacked, mate.
Yeah, yep. And he is one of the coolest guys. Just so proud of him. Just so proud of that guy. Like, some people might not think it's a big deal, and like part of you wants to look forward to 25, 30 years in the future where that's not a big deal. And in the broader spectrum of things, it's not, because it's like, yeah, well, all right, just like, cool, crack on with your life. But that first one, that is a huge deal. And just the nature of even outside AFL, it's a big moment for someone. Yeah. You know, so it is a big deal.
It's massive. Huge. I think, I was thinking about that day, just the courage.
Yeah.
And the bravery to be like, I'm going to come out and say this and set a path for other like males to come out and be happy with who they are and their sexuality. Like that will open a door for someone else. Like now it might not be next season or might not be for 5 seasons, but now that a path has been set by Mitch, by having the courage and braveness to do it, we'll now see it more and more, be more comfortable with, because the response is amazing.
Yeah.
Like it's always gonna be comments on anything about, all the, you see comments.
Of course
you see shit comments. That's always gonna happen. It's just the way that stuff happens online because everyone's behind a keyboard and everyone's the toughest guy in the world. I get that, but the fact that he's done that in the first 2 is just awesome for people wanting to be themselves.
Yeah.
And happy with themselves and their sexuality.
And I reckon you're spot on. Fucking who knows? They're like, there's every chance in the world over the next couple of years we might not see a player come out. But for 12, 13, 14-year-olds who will be in our system in 4 or 5 years' time, they're seeing that now at that age. And I reckon that's the key.
It just breaks and it's not right, but it breaks the shock factor.
Yep.
Mitch doing it, like the water's been broken.
Yep.
So the next one to come out is not landing
Yep.
so heavily. It's like, oh, well, okay,
It's awesome.
someone else is happy with who they are.
And
Someone else is happy with who they are.
I love so much the timing of it that I'm not sure how much you saw of what's the Daily Oz. He messaged them just off the back of the rank and stuff and went, "Nah, not having this. Like this is the time." And I love that.
It's great. So yeah, congrats to Mitch and just like his obviously support network, his family. It's great. It's great that people are happy to express, and the response was very welcoming and supportive, which is awesome as well because it could have been a lot different, knowing our society and social networks get a bit hairy. So that was great. And for everyone, go forth and have a great weekend.
Yep.
We will. We will have a great weekend. We're so sore. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart for doing footy with us again. Like I don't want to get upset and stroppy because I'm going to cry, but just cannot be more thankful for all of you. Like it's just the support is out of this world. I have no idea what our lives are. We speak to these microphones and it goes out to the world. We speak to the camera for socials and it goes out to the world. We don't see it. And then you get to a game and then you see it and you go, fuck, like what if this fuck is happening? This is crazy. So from the bottom of our hearts, we love you. Have a great weekend. A weekend of football. We'll be back for not even overreacting on Monday, just a Monday leading into a week one of finals.
True.
We can't wait. Keep it stiff. We'll see you on Monday.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, visit gamblinghelponline.org.au.